Hey everybody, Alonzo here with GulfCoastSmoke.com, and today we want to see if the Osmo Salt is as good as everybody says it is. If you guys don't know who Nick DiGiovanni is, he's a chef that was featured on MasterChef Season 10, got roasted a little bit by Gordon Ramsay, but I'm extremely jealous of that because if you have Gordon Ramsay's attention, that means you're doing something right. He's been using this Osmo Salt for a while. I'm not sure if he's an investor or an owner, but I think he's affiliated with them somehow. But there's a lot of people all over social media that are using this salt. My wife and I have been watching all the videos, and we wanted to try and see if it's good, if it's great, if it stands up, or if it's better to all of the salt and pepper that you can get at your everyday grocery store. These are the two Osmo seasonings that we're going to be using today. One of them is a coarse Baja salt, and the other is a 5-blend peppercorn. So this is going to be our salt and pepper for today. This is what it looks like on the inside of these jars. We are going to be using the Osmo grinders in order to make sure that we get this salt and pepper a nice consistency. And for comparison, we have some McCormick salt and pepper in a grinder as well. We're going to try and see if we can taste a difference in the end between these two salts and peppers. Now we're outside, we're at the Weber kettle, and today we're cooking cross-cut beef ribs. I didn't really concentrate on what we were cooking because we really want to focus on this Osmo Salt, and we want to see how good it is, hopefully how good it is, but we are going to start these indirect, and then in the end, once they're close to finishing, we'll sear them off to get a nice crust, so hopefully we can get all that flavor in one bite. And about 30 minutes later, we are done with our cross-cut beef ribs. We did cook more with the Osmo salt and pepper than we did with the standard salt and pepper. Obviously, we're pretty excited to try it, so let's get right into it. First, we're going to taste the one with the standard McCormick salt and pepper that you can get at your everyday grocery store. I did cut this into small pieces because my kids wanted some a second ago. They actually tried this before me, but let's get right into it. That's a beautiful bite. Salt, pepper, get that nice char from the B&B charcoal that we used on the Weber kettle. I've got absolutely no complaints with that, but I will say that it's kind of meh, kind of bland. I don't know how to explain it. It's not bad at all, but it's just a standard salt and pepper, and I don't really get anything else besides that. And now on to the Osmo Salt. Let's see if Nick and his crew did something great with this. So right off the bat, I can tell you that that has a more salty flavor. I don't know how to explain it. It still tastes like salt, but it punched me right in the mouth as soon as I took a bite. It was like salt times 2. It's like, I don't know if, man, it's hard to explain it because it still tastes exactly like salt, maybe just a more pure version of salt. I'll tell you what, I 100% could tell the difference for sure. The first one, I bit it and I tasted salt, but I didn't get anything spectacular. I didn't get anything extra. But with this one here, I definitely bit as soon as the meat touched my tongue. As soon as the meat touched my tongue, I definitely got salt and it just tasted really, really good. Also with the pepper here, I can honestly say I don't know if I really taste a difference. But to me, the salt right off the bat was absolutely incredible. I'm going to ask my wife to try both of these real quick off camera, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you about what she said because this is a little bit difficult to explain. I'm getting an extra salty flavor, but not in a bad way. It just tastes like really pure salt maybe. I'm curious to see what she thinks. Okay, so my wife just walked off camera and she pretty much exactly agrees with me. There's much more flavor on the Osmo salted ribs than there is on the standard ones. And like I said, the standard ones are not bad at all, but the Osmo Salt really did elevate it, like, I would say ×5 at least for me. And as we kept gnawing on the ribs, we definitely noticed the pepper. The peppercorn, the 5-blend peppercorn, obviously, it did bring some great flavor. I got a few bites where, I don't want to say it was spicy, but I got that nice spice, that nice taste in my mouth. So I would definitely say that Osmo Salt and products in general are all really, really good. I was really happy with the 2 grinders that we got as well. As soon as my wife saw them, she's like, man, those are really cool. And the cool thing about the salt one is it has a little light. I don't know how much I'll use it, but it has a little light where the salt comes out and it's grinded. So overall, really, really cool products, but we also got some flaky salt, so let's put that on a piece of this rib and see how it tastes. I got a nice pinch of the flaky salt right on top of that rib. Oh yeah. As soon as you bite that, a great, great, great salt flavor. I'm really liking this so far. I will say that obviously we did pay a little bit of money for this salt. It's kind of like salt ×5, like I said earlier, so you do pay a little bit more, but for the flavors that I got off of these so far, I would say that it's worth it. It's kind of something fancy, it's something different, and I think that that's exactly why they put out these products. I'm holding the meat right here because I don't want to be chewing and talking, and man, I'll tell you what, it's just like salt explosion in there. It's so delicious. Obviously, I like salty foods, so this is great for me. If you guys enjoyed a video like this, let us know by subscribing and leaving a thumbs up. We love reviewing products, but obviously we also like showing you guys a lot of great recipes. So if you're interested in talking or seeing about anything else, let us know in the comments down below. As always, I really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks. Nick, I'm ready to collab. We'll see you on the next one.